The stats show that patients with an autoimmune disease suffer for 2 to 5 years on average. Hi, everybody. It's good to be back with you again. I've been working pretty hard here over the last few weeks about this current epidemic of autoimmune diseases. I am very distressed by the fact that autoimmune diseases are becoming rampant in our society, and it doesn't seem like anybody's talking about it. Big Pharma's making a ton of money off it, but why are we seeing these diseases, and what can we do about them? This is going to be like a 20-post series on autoimmune diseases. They are, in fact, epidemic. It's hard to believe, but something like 17% of the American population has an autoimmune disease. And many of you guys that are listening to this right now have an autoimmune disease and you don't even know it, because it very commonly goes undiagnosed for a long period of time. And the other thing is that the testing for autoimmune disease, especially in the early stages, is not all that great. The stats show that patients with an autoimmune disease suffer for 2 to 5 years on average before they're ever diagnosed, and they see an average of 4 and sometimes up to 9 different doctors before somebody finally figures out that they have an autoimmune disease. And during that time, they're often told that it's all in their head and that they're prescribed antidepressants or drugs to solve symptoms, but nobody's looking at actually what's going on. So that's a crime in my viewpoint. So for these reasons, in this and in the next bunch of posts, I'm going to really concentrate on autoimmune diseases. What is causing the current epidemic? How can they be prevented? Because they can be prevented. Something's causing them. Once you figure out what's causing them, you can prevent them, okay? And how they can be diagnosed early, and how they can literally be cured. And I mean that C word, I mean cured. They can literally be cured. Right now, the establishment is not interested in curing autoimmune disease. They're just interested in treating symptoms and taking the disease to the bank for the rest of your life. But these diseases can be cured. And of course, in order to talk about how they can be cured, you got to know the causes. So that's what I'm going to be addressing. So pay attention, because when 17% of the population has an autoimmune disease, there's a pretty good chance that either you or somebody that you know or care about is going to develop one and need to have it treated. And if you're waiting for conventional medicine to help you out, you're going to wait a long time, because right now they're not interested in curing this problem, just treating the symptoms. Okay, more to come.